Before me go into the speech of Mr. Sir Mark Bolo, aka Marky G. You know, there is a video that I came across where I should have shared this earlier, but big up Atta for the press. Yeah man, Mr. She highlight it, I'm gonna look for it. People, I'm telling you something. You see the bank them. Me can't tell you what to do, but let me tell you something. Me personally, I have limited my confidence in the banks and certain banks. You understand? The story that this young man is going to tell is not my one. Obviously, it's his story. Yes? So, let us listen his experience and what he has to say. Lord have mercy, somebody will call me. Guys, don't call me while I am doing a reaction, please. When I open the phone lines, you call me here. Please. Let's listen to this.
Food, cannot get transportation, and I cannot even book a flight to come back to Jamaica. Consider using another bank for traveling overseas, because Scotiabank does not have your back and does not have your best interest at heart. Why? January this year, I went to the United States to a friend's wedding, and then I came to Colombia. I've been in Colombia since January. I use my credit card, my Scotiabank credit card, basically for everything. And it was working fine for a little while. And then one day, I am about to take a Uber to go back home, and Uber says my transaction is declined. I find it a little bit weird, but sometimes transactions decline. I realize that I'm getting declines from every app that I have my Scotiabank credit card on. So basically, at this point, I can't do any online transactions. That might be okay for some people, but I need online transactions. I use online transactions for Airbnb, which is my primary way to have somewhere to stay and somewhere to sleep, as well as for Uber, which is the safest way to get transportation where I am, as well as to get food. So I called Scotiabank. Scotiabank says that something is wrong with my card, it's blocked, and that I need to have a maintenance applied to my card. So this is February 27th of this year. The maintenance is applied, and I still cannot use my card for anything. March 5th, I call back again to see if I can get my online transactions working, and my online transactions are still failing. However, this time I do get that my request was resolved from Scotiabank, which is not true. A couple days later, March 14th, I call again, spend another 35 minutes on the phone with Scotiabank, and they do another maintenance, but nothing works. March 17th, I call a contact from Scotiabank, and this is the only time that something has worked for me. They say that my card was flagged from January 21st, and Scotiabank, even though every time I call they ask me for my phone number and for my email address, didn't think they should send anything to me. So that person stays on the call with compliance and security, or whoever they want to be, and finally get something done for me, so I can finally use my credit card. So I said, yes, this is the way. But that lasted for 3 days. My card was blocked again, and that means no access to transportation, no access to food, no access to buy flights to go home. So I decide I'm going to call again, but before I call, guess what? I see 2 fraudulent transactions from my Scotiabank debit card. I do not use my Scotiabank debit card for point of sale transactions because I use my credit card for everything. I also haven't used my Scotiabank debit card this year, so I don't know how all of a sudden I have fraudulent transactions. Anyway, I reached out to Scotiabank because I'm not trying to lose any more money, and Scotiabank said I have to block the card. Fair enough, perfect. But apparently Scotiabank also has to block my entire access to Scotia online. So that solution means I don't have access to a debit card. Online transactions on my credit card are not working, and I can't even see my online accounts. That means I cannot pay my bills, I cannot pay my credit card, I cannot see if there are any more fraudulent transactions
Nero,
on
big
my
up.
account, and I cannot even see if I get paid. Okay, so what's the solution, right? The solution is one of two things. Either take a quick trip, or I wait 2 months in one location for them to send me a new debit card. 2 months. And mind you, that 2 months means I won't have any access to my Scotiabank online. So no access to see my money, no access to a debit card, no access to a credit card for 2 months. I won't even be able to pay my credit card. But I am absolutely sure if I didn't do that, Scotiabank would charge me interest. So I want to know, why is it that a bank that makes billions of dollars of profit each year can't find a simple solution for a customer who has experienced some form of fraudulent transaction while they're overseas? I just don't think it's good enough that I have to come back to Jamaica or I have to wait for 2 months without any access to my money. It is literally leaving me in a dangerous place because I cannot buy food, I cannot get transportation, and I cannot even book a flight to come back to Jamaica. Now think about it. In a country you don't speak the language. Anyway, I hope this gets to Scotiabank so that I can get some help, and I hope this also serves as a warning to anybody that uses Scotiabank that it is not safe for you to use your bank overseas or to use your cards overseas. So please beware and consider another bank for traveling overseas, because Scotiabank does not have your back and does not have your best interest at heart. I cannot buy food, cannot get transportation, and I cannot
Ball out! Whoa! We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament, shift the election, shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach, take out the thief, take out the criminal them, take out the thief them, take out the murderer them, take out the gang leader them out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
I want to hear the last part of what this man just said a while ago.
enough that I have to come back
Yeah,
to
man.
Jamaica
I want to
or I have to wait
listen
for
to the
2
last
months
part
without
of what
any
he said.
access to my money. It is literally leaving me in a dangerous place because I cannot buy food, I cannot get transportation, and I cannot even book a flight to come back to Jamaica. Now think about it. In a country you don't speak the language. Anyway, I hope this gets to Scotiabank so that I can get some help, and I hope this also serves as a warning to anybody that uses Scotiabank that it is not safe for you to use your bank overseas or to use your cards overseas. So please beware and consider another bank for traveling overseas, because Scotiabank does not have your back and does not have your best interest at heart. I cannot.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, hey, you heard what the man said, you know. I don't know if anybody else having similar issues or ever had similar issues where Scotiabank is concerned. I personally don't roll with Scotiabank anymore. I've had friends, family members that have had bad experiences. Unfortunately, MCB is also one of those banks that I have had friends and family members that have had bad experiences. So I don't have an account with them. I mean, I had an account with Scotiabank years ago, but not anymore. I don't use it. I crash it. One of the things that was a problem for me was the fees, the amount of fees that they take from your money. I'm like, yo, you know, I just, it was just too much. I never appreciated it. So I said, you know what? I don't need a credit card with these people at all, isn't it? Let me just take this card from this person and let them say what them want to say. You know. Yes, General, we're live. What you were saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I just sent you a text a while ago to read
No,
the text, you know,
man.
because
No, man.
big up the
You have the opportunity to say it yourself. Go ahead.
yeah, man. I want to find out from the big man, man. why not when I met the people, them are we the people, we the PNP people, or the whole Jamaican people decide to defend you saying money because you are going to know. When you saying in a run pan check and a win, you know, everybody happy and a beat pat cover, you know. So how come the man money gone and everybody just quiet?
Another banking issue again. I think another banking issue again, my general. Well, the question has been posed.
Yeah, man. Donkey face boy, the fool. Yo, me never voted in a prison, but me I tell you, say me I walk on a ground and me have 5 in my yard and read 40 now. Come from Northeast St. Elizabeth. Right now we up there. We up there. God, the boy I have to go.
So we say you never voted. You never voted before?
Yo, let me tell you, never vote before. Let me tell you, me never vote before. You see when me see Michael Manley lose the election 1984, all of me see Michael Manley do. Me just say voting in Jamaica no will spell no sense because them people, them people are no good from bad. Remember Siaga kill out 800 people 1980 with the CIA. Them that people are talk about CIA. Oh, if them believe the CIA anything good. Huh?
Blessings, man. Blessings.
Them have to move, man.
Yeah, man.
40 somebody me have right now where I say if me have vote, them have vote right now.
Right
now we talk to the, me have the MP the other day, me and she talk and she print some show it for me.
Wow.
Is it?
Wow.
Man, I'm burn down all goal in here, show me all them old people.
Yes.
Them people. Yo,
Virgin.
This a boy have to move. This a boy have to move, man.
You know, it's very interesting to brought that up, you know, because you know, he wants to go back to 1970 and 1960s. But it's not in his best interest to go back in the past because the Jamaica Labour Party has such a very nasty history. You understand? When you talk about the Carl Garden incident when they do to the Rasta them, that home that was burnt down, you understand? Later on, for find out that particular flammable thing where they use is only a certain agency alone had it. And so we know where that is linked to. Like, bro, we really need to stop talking about the past. Because if we should judge, if we should vote based off the judgment of these two political parties of the past, we will not. Nobody should vote for the JLP. No Rasta should vote for the JLP. Nobody family we are Rasta. Or no family member of Rasta shouldn't vote JLP. No family member of any of the descendants of those people in those homes that was unalived by fire should vote for the JLP. I'm just saying.
Yeah, 1980. Me work at Donald Sangster International Airport.
Somebody asks who are your MP. Somebody asks who are your MP.
The dirty fly green, man. The
fly green. Oh, we need to get him out. We need to get him out.
Me
have a vendetta against him based off of what him going with in a no movement there, you know. I know him they get charged, you know. Other people get charged, you know. You understand what I say? So me no love that, you know.
Because here's the problem. We don't know right and whatsoever. Them boy we employ them. We make them little dirty boy go on like I say. We must bow honor them. We employ them. We minister means servant. We employ them boy. I say anything with them boy are doing we don't agree with, we kick them out.
We need market chief win so you can put in the laws them. So in our future, we not just say that and we just do what we need to do legally and them have to come out. Yeah man, like Andrew wanna shouldn't even depend on the ballot. Warmington shouldn't even depend on the ballot. None of them not for depend on the ballot.
1980 when the airport, I see how them burn down the place and burn up try for some man there. This I tell you say election run. And in a 2 weeks, 3 weeks time, the whole place flood back with food. Let me ask you something now. Where all them food are there? The same place in the country the food them there locked down for sabotage, man.
Yeah. I heard about that.
Jamaican get wise up now. So them are eager to can't, because they just be say, let me tell you something, the other day I talk to two labor right now. And I talk to labor. I say, what's that? I say, who no vote for? Who no vote for no grand picnic? Because I say, I talk to you, because I no Sunday. Who no vote for no grand picnic, I no picnic. Yeah, the one of the lady said to me, she don't know what she have vote for, but all she knows is that her peers them have vote for Labour and that she have vote for my seat. And then I
So
come tell me about said this your boy when him growing up he to turn prime minister. This your boy we millionaire. Where me have a stepdaughter right now with the one man we're cousin. And the man tell me said that boy used to borrow all money from him. That boy they don't know I don't know man had nothing.
yeah, so them a vote and you know why I mean I know.
We don't know we have vote
Somebody
for.
asks you who is the opposition to Fly Green on the PNP side. How go against him?
Right, me give her name I know, cause me have her name right up all about over in my
Mm-hmm.
place, and I make sure everything, man. I give her name right now. Yeah.
Only for the pretty girl then.
Miranda Wellington.
Miranda Wellington. Okay,
Yeah, man.
okay.
She name must win, man.
Okay,
The name
okay.
must win. Cause enough of the, even enough of the labor right there when me I talk to right now, I say she them have go to cause she and them go to school.
Okay. Alright, my general, we are gonna go to the
Yeah, man.
to the
We
future.
talk to date and the other day face to face, you know.
Oh, big up Dayton
Yeah,
Camp,
man,
my
we
man.
talking face to face, man. Cause me a big farmer, you know, man. Right over there, me talk,
Oh
me can
yes,
say
man. The
40
farmer them
acres.
definitely need to come out, man. The
Yeah, man.
farmer them
Him
need
know
to
his
come
water and me
out.
have plant and see how me want water and all them something to do my farm.
Mm-hmm.
14,
Mm-hmm.
14 acres of peanut. Me right now me how much acres of land plow and can't plant because there is no water. And there's a
Wow.
place named Hanslow. And from Michael Manley put water there in the 70s. Them not extend it
No
further.
more improvement. Wow.
Nothing. I'm
Wow.
sure me carry around and show him the other day when them they down here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
All
man.
right, my boss. Respect, yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And you know what? We ain't loan some number me want, man, because there are some things we say to him,
Yeah,
you know.
man.
Because the man
Me
at the
get
gun, you know.
we get the local
Yeah,
number
man.
where him have up on him. Something for
Yeah,
people
man.
call him.
Text
All
it to me.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Up.
just text it to me. Yeah, man.
Respect.
I'm stick. Me watch you every day, man.
Thank you, my general. Man, thanks for the
Yeah, man.
support,
Big up,
yeah.
big up, big up. More
All
power,
right.
more power.
No joke. No
Yeah.
joke.
Until.
All right. Hang up.
Yeah, man.
Alright, people, there you have it. Remember, guys. Hey, y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man. And share the live stream. Come on now. Stop playing. Support, support, support. The like button is free, heard? Why we see one labor act just pull up a while ago. Ricardo Serby, the original one, respectfully. Everybody runs their show differently. You know what I mean? No disrespect. Everybody runs their show differently. I run it how I run it, and that's how I run it. Alright? Yes. Good. And there's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I have a time constraint. I really don't need to explain this. But seriously, just enjoy the show. Alright? I'm going to give the people an opportunity afterwards to speak. You understand? And that is that. After I finish with Marky G's speech, I'm going to give the people an opportunity to speak. Okay? Yo, these people are crazy. The labor rights are crazy, I swear. But yeah,